finally here. Home sweet home.
Feels good, huh?
Yes, compared to our honeymoon cruise from hell, it's paradise.
I told you, forget about that, okay? We're together, we're home.
Someone's gonna have to bolt the door, turn off the phone.
Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? All right. Our honeymoon may have gone to the wayside, but we are still newlyweds.
Oh, you know, this is technically the second time. You've carried me over the threshold.
I might do this every day for the rest of our lives.
I have a feeling we're not gonna unpack or even go upstairs.
Worried about that. I'm gonna show you what it feels like to be happily married.
What was that?
Simon Fraser, if you are in this house, you are a dead man.
So, did you just say Simon? Fraser? Why would you think he'd be here?
Well, looks like my mom beat us here.
I didn't know it was a race.
Well, you could have been ready when I picked you up.
I want to look good for you.
Leah, this isn't about looking good. It's a police investigation.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that fire last night, how scary was that?
Yeah, my mom wants to ask you a couple questions. How scary is that?
You know, it was my sweater that got torched. The more I think about it, I'm pretty sure I know who torched it.
You're kidding, who?
Your ex-girlfriend, Maddie Coleman.
Oh, hey, Maddie, you dashed out before I had a chance to tell you what happened that crashed last night.
Oh, what, one of Casey's acts from Chicago brought down the house?
No. We had a fire.
What?
Yes. Yeah, I'm not talking about the burning of Atlanta. It was just a small trash fire, but nonetheless, people were really spooked.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah, thank goodness for that. They are, but, well, we were just kind of concerned, and the fire chief said he suspected arson. And now the police are there, and they're kind of, you know, scratching around, sniffing about.
So what are you doing here now?
Oh, well, because the kitchen is closed at the club right now because of the investigation, I have come by to get coffee for everyone.
Oh.
I just have to say that the idea of a firebug is just... What do they have in for me?
Maybe it had nothing to do with you.
You don't have any idea who might have done this, do you?
How could I? I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Good morning. I heard you walking around so much last night. I was going to come and knock on your door, but I decided not to disturb you. Would you like some coffee?
Do me a favor.
Sure.
Look after Johnny. I gotta go out for a while.
Sure. Dusty, you're not going to Emily's hearing. I don't think that's a very good idea, piling that much stress on top of all
I'm
the
not
grief.
going near that hearing.
I think that's a wise idea.
Will you watch my son?
Of course I will.
It's fine.
Emily, for what it's worth, you look wonderful
Thank
in
you.
that outfit.
Really. I appreciate you bringing me my clothes. I spent the whole morning getting ready. Ready for what? I don't know.
You have to stay positive. The judge can't ignore the fact that you put your unborn baby at risk to save Jennifer's little boy.
I'm afraid one selfless act doesn't wipe the slate clean.
Well, it has to count for something.
Susan, your daughter kidnapped Dusty Donovan and threatened his life. Her whole future depends on the judge ruling whether or not she was sane at the time.
Well, let's just hope and pray the psychiatric evaluation helps us.
Prayer is good. If we can get God on our side, along with a friendly witness.
See, I thought that would be Dusty. If Jennifer were still alive, I know she would have gotten him to testify on my behalf. Say a good word for me. Maybe there's still hope, right?
Hey.
I didn't expect to see you here, you know? After yesterday,
Yeah, well, I figured that it wasn't her first fight, and it's not going to be her last.
I was a little worried. You didn't come home last night. I started...
We made a commitment. No matter how many fights or misunderstandings, I'm yours. I'm always going to be by your side, no matter how long it takes me to get there.
You're amazing.
Well, that's what true forever love will do to a girl.
Hello?
Where are you?
At the courthouse. Emily's hearing's about to start.
Yes, that's why I'm calling. Dusty won't be there. You know what that means?
He won't be able to stand up for her.
So, prison or padded cell. She'll be put away, and you will get custody of the baby.
All right. I'll let you know how it turns out. Dusty's a no-show. We don't have to worry about him standing up for Emily.
Well, looks like you're gonna get what you want.
Well, darling, gotta run. Margot's waiting for her caffeine fix.
Okay, well, let me know, and good luck on finding whoever set that fire.
Sure, I'll keep you posted. Bye-bye now.
Thanks.
What went down just now?
Apparently somebody set fire to Crash.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
Well, then you must know more than I do, because I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Look, I don't know if you saw someone who looked like me or what, but
No, I saw you, Maddie Coleman, the original, the one and only. So why'd you lie about it?
Maddie would never do anything that out there. It's not her, like her. You know what? Do me a favor. Don't share this bent theory of yours with my mom.
Hey, hi. Just what I'm looking for.
Hey, how's it going in there?
Okay. Listen, I have some questions about what happened here last night. Do either one of you know how or why this fire got started?
So, as we left the island, we waved goodbye to Simon for hopefully the rest of our lives.
I hate that he crashed your honeymoon like that. Well, now, here I am doing the exact same thing. Really, what I meant to do was just sneak in and put the champagne on ice and sneak out. You never would have seen me, so I'm gonna leave now. This is me leaving.
That was so sweet. Why the rush?
Stay, have a glass.
Yeah, tell us what we missed while we were gone.
You know, I was sort of hoping that you'd have at least one perfect day before you heard about this.
Why? What's going on?
I hate that I have to tell you.
What's wrong?
Well, she was fine. Everything was perfect, really. And then Jennifer came down with pneumonia, and there were serious complications.
Oh, hon, we should go to the hospital.
I'm sorry. Katie, you're too late. She's gone.
What?
Oh, my God. I don't believe it.
I mean, no one can. Everyone's devastated.
Hi. What are you doing here?
Obviously, I'm here to help Emily.
Help? How can you possibly
I can
help
talk to the judge. I can tell him that you have changed. I can tell him that you took a momentary sabbatical from reality and that everything's all better now.
Yeah. You are not getting anywhere near that judge. Emily's had enough of your help. You're the last person she needs to see in this courtroom today. Please.
Do you want me to leave?
Maybe it's best. I'm sorry. You've been such a good friend. I'm sorry.
Say goodbye, Emily. The hearing's about to start.
Henry. Henry.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Marcus Carruthers. be clear, the purpose of this hearing is to establish the defendant's mental capacity at the time a crime occurred, and to decide if she's competent to enter a plea at this time. Mr. Hughes, Mr. Winthrop, I assume you both have copies of the psychiatric report?
Yes, Your Honor.
I do, Your Honor.
Fine. Mr. Hughes, we'll begin with the state's argument.
Facts in this case are not in dispute, Your Honor. The defendant kidnapped Dusty Donovan, held him prisoner, threatened his life. The question is, was she sane? Did she know that she was doing wrong when she committed these heinous acts? Well, the prosecution believes that she was fully aware. We intend to move forward this case and prosecute her according to law.
Shut up!
She deserves what she gets.
Your Honor, several court-appointed psychiatrists interviewed the defendant for hours. It's noted that she feels remorse for what she did, regret. After the fact, regret does not cancel out reality. She knew what she was doing. She knew it was wrong, and she came up with an excuse about being jilted at the altar, which brought on some kind of psychotic break. Imagine living in a world where someone suffers a rejection and turns criminal. I mean, a broken heart, a wounded ego, or these excuses to terrorize and intimidate. They are not the definition of insanity. It does not mitigate her criminal behavior.
Mr. Winthrop, you've had a chance to review the same evaluation?
Oh, I have, Your Honor.
You care to comment?
I've read Better Fortune Cookies.
She was buried yesterday.
No. Jen and Dusty, they were just finally getting a break.
They were married in her hospital room.
Ugh.
Jennifer, I would never, I don't know what to say. Well, what's gonna happen to the baby?
Excuse me.
I think that I should probably go.
No, actually, will you stick around a little longer? There's something I gotta do, and I don't want to leave Katie alone.
Okay. Is there something that I should tell her so she doesn't worry about you?
Yeah. Just tell her I love her.
Where's Mike?
He said that he had to go and do something. And he told me to tell you that he loves you.
All right, here's what I know. I left my sweater on the chair to go dance with Casey. He's a really great dancer.
I'll write that down.
I left my brand new sweater on the thing, and next thing I know, it's in the trash can on fire.
Okay. So, any idea who started the fire?
Don't look at me. I was cranking out tunes all night.
All right.
Yeah, and then he was dancing with me. We were together like the whole night.
Here we are.
Reinforcement.
Thank God, just in time. Come on, I'll get you up to speed. Casey, don't go anywhere. I'm not done with you.
Okay. Thanks for not saying anything.
Yeah, well, I did it for you.
Whatever. I appreciate it.
Look, I get you wanting to protect Maddie since she went out.
It's more than that.
But you're lucky you stopped seeing her. I mean, the girl's a major head case and having major issues.
Hey, Mom. Is there any reason we can't open the club tonight?
I don't see why not. There's no more evidence we can put together here, unless, of course, you remember anything.
Leah, why don't you go inside and pick out the songs and the playlists you like?
Absolutely. Right.
Okay, what's going on?
I need to talk to you.
Yeah, shoot.
Not as a cop, as my mom.
Okay, yeah, I was at Crash, but I left before Casey's set finished, and that was before the fire.
Then why did you lie? Why get involved with the police for no reason?
You're not as smart as you look, because lying to the police is a sure way to get involved. If they question me who was there and who I saw, I'm not lying.
Oh, right. I forgot. You are all about the truth, right, Jade? Please, you rode into town on a lie. You've been lying ever since. Maybe I should call the police and get them to crank up the polygraph machine, because for all anyone else knows, you set the fire.
Don't even. Look, I don't know what you did or why you did it, but don't try to hang it on me. That is so not gonna happen.
Your Honor, this report contains no surprises. The Emily Stewart seated here today is as sane as you or I. What this document fails to do is give us any insight into her mental state at a very difficult time in her life. So, we're left to ask our own questions and draw our own conclusions. What kind of woman kidnaps a man and holds him prisoner and then risks not only her own life, but that of her unborn child to save that man's baby? The first is an act of a desperately troubled woman. The second, a selfless act of mercy. Cynics may claim that Emily did this to save herself, but I'm here to tell you my client's sole motivation was to save a child's life, and at no time did she ask for or expect any mercy in return.
Honey, what are you doing here?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
It's so hard without you.
You have to let go and move on.
What am I doing here? I'm remembering all the time I was here without you. We were robbed.
Don't you think it's a waste to remember the times that we weren't together when you could remember all the times we shared instead?
You, me, and Johnny. You're in my head all the time. Like a movie. And it ends way too soon.
It's not over. It's not. You have Johnny, who is alive because of Emily, and he needs you. He's the future, honey. This place is the past. You have to let it go.
I'm not sure I can.
There's nothing for you here. It's all out there. You and our son. Life just waiting to happen. Millions of home movies waiting to be made.
It's so hard without you, Red.
I know, baby. But you can't stay here. You have to let go and move on.
Jenny, wait.
Ms. Stewart, please stand. Tell us how you got here.
Your Honor, I'm the first to admit I did horrible things. Crazy things.
Your Honor, the defendant is...
You had your turn, Mr. Hughes. Continue.
The insanity began when my fiancé broke things off moments before we were supposed to be married. Look, it's not an excuse. I'm just telling you that's when I snapped.
And your present state of mind?
Well, I've been working with a therapist for several weeks now. When I look back to what I did, it's like looking at another person. I mean, I don't know who that person was. It's certainly someone I didn't want to be. And when the chance arose to donate my unborn child's stem cell to save another child's life, I swear to you, it wasn't about chalking up points to save myself. It was a chance to finally do the right thing.
Ms. Stewart, have you made arrangements in the event you're unable to care for the child you're carrying?
Your Honor, if I may.
And you are?
Paul Ryan, I'm the baby's father, and I'm completely committed to getting full custody of this child and raising it in a loving and stable home.
Your Honor, whatever you decide, I know I have to live with. All I know is that giving up this child, knowing that the first time I hold him or her might be the last, I swear to you, it's the worst punishment I can imagine.
Well, give me a moment to review this report, and then I'll render my decision.
I mean it, girl. You do not want to mess with me. I have enough trouble without you trying to nail me for playing with matches.
You were the one who was giving me the evil eye, insinuating that I had something to do with the fire.
Or was I just your guilty conscience talking out loud?
How about we keep our opinions to ourselves?
Works for me. Good. But the police are doing a thorough investigation, so that's not a mess we need to get into. But if you ask me, you're slipping into a scary, dark place. And you need some help.
Oh, finally, a friendly
hi,
face.
Henry,
Someone who
hi.
won't kick me out into the cornfield. I tell you what, usually when people are mean to me, I head right for the martini shaker. But in this case, sweetie, I think I need a shoulder with a 2-gallon tear capacity. I tell you, Emily's been putting me
Yeah,
through this
Henry,
stuff.
actually, I was just on my way out. I had
No, what do you mean? Whoa, come here. What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
Nothing. I don't buy that. My Brodar is on high alert here. You look worse than I feel, Maddie. Come on. Give it up. What's getting you down?
Casey, I will always take off my cop hat to put on my mom hat for you.
So this stays between us?
That depends on what this is. I mean, if a law has been broken, I do have to go back to being a cop. But have you done something?
No. It's Maddie. She's really freaking me out.
Well, she's freaking you out how?
Well, you know how you told me to give her time and space? I'm trying to do that, but she's doing some really strange stuff.
Okay, well, what's worrying you?
Well, Leah thinks that Maddie got jealous when she saw us in the club together and burned her sweater.
Why didn't Leah tell me this?
Because I asked her not to, because I don't want Maddie to get in trouble. I mean, even though I'm really bummed she broke up with me for reasons that make 0 sense, I didn't want to see my mom dragging her off to jail.
You have my word that I will not clap Maddie into irons and drag her down to the station. Thank you for talking to me. You're learning.
I'm working on it, Mom, but this whole thing with Maddie feels really bad.
I know. And it feels worse that you can't help.
I mean, I could try talking to her again.
You know what? Whatever's going on with Maddie, honey, it's serious, and there's just no way that you can, or even should, have to handle it. Thank you for talking to me. I'll deal with it.
So what do I do now?
Now? Now is the summer before college. This is never going to happen again. This is golden. You make the best of it. I'll handle Maddie.
Thanks, Mom. But Mom, what if Maddie did start the fire?
I'll handle it, not you.
It takes a heck of a guy to drop his own angst and focus everything on his little sister. Now, I don't know when this offer's going to come again, Maddie, so I would take advantage of it and tell me what's wrong with you.
Henry, please don't make this no big drama. I am fine. Nothing is wrong.
Okay, I'll do my best Dr. Phil here, and I will say that you are not completely over your boyfriend, Casey.
That wasn't a really good Dr. Phil, but I am over Casey.
Really? Whatever happened to saddling up and getting out of Dodge?
Well, if it's two for the road, then I'm there. But I don't even need to get out of town anymore. Everything is cool.
Everything is not cool. Maddie, I need you to be straight with me. Lay it on the line. Tell me what is going on. I'm tired of this. What's wrong with you?
Please stop worrying. Everything is fine. Now, I have to go meet some friends, but thank you for being so unbelievably sweet. Mwah. I'm fine.
Ms. Stewart, would you please stand? It is to your credit that you have expressed sincere remorse at your wrongdoing, and you saved the life of a child. That in itself is no small thing. But as the district attorney pointed out, good deeds and regrets do not mitigate charges of kidnapping and attempted murder. It is therefore my ruling that you enter a plea on these charges and be remanded back into police custody until such time as a court date can be set.
Your Honor, I need a moment to confer with my client before we enter a plea.
All right, Mr. Winthrop, but be brief.
Thank you.
You won.
We do.
You won. Let's go.
Okay.
This was not unexpected. Getting the judge to buy that you were insane was a long shot at best, and it didn't pay off. But it was only our first roll of the dice.
Geez, what are you saying? I have other options?
Limited, but yeah. I had breakfast with Tom this morning, and the DA's office is willing to cut a deal if you plead guilty.
What kind of deal? A suspended sentence? What?
You'll have to do time, at least 10 years, but with good behavior.
10 years?
It could be a lot worse. If you nix this deal and go to trial, a jury might be a lot less sympathetic.
10 years?
This is your decision, Emily, I know. But if I were you, I would plead guilty.
So I know you're worried about Mike. So I think we should do something to distract you.
Like what?
We can make dinner for Mike for when he comes back.
It's a good idea. Only one problem. We don't have any food in the fridge since we were gone.
Well, that's not a big problem, so we'll go shopping. That'll eat up some time.
You're really sweet. I just don't want to leave. I just want to be here when Mike gets home, okay?
Okay. Just don't make yourself crazy. He said he'd be right back.
You know. It's just until he's in front of my face, safe. He didn't say where he was going. I'm sorry, I'm acting like such a baby. It's just that so much has gone wrong, starting with Nick.
And then your ex shows up on your honeymoon.
And then Mike almost loses me. He just lost his cousin. He was terrified he was going to lose me. And now we come home and find out that Jennifer's gone. I mean, how much does one person have to take? I should go find him.
No, you know what? I don't think that's such a good idea. Okay?
Could you call Jack? Maybe just have him keep an eye out for him. Nothing official.
No, you know, if you want a favor from Jack, you're going to have to call him yourself. As not together as we were when you left, or even more, not together now.
Oh, Carly, I'm sorry. I know that's not what you wanted.
No. No, but it's what I got.
And it's my fault. I made such a mess of things, but I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna get a loan. I'm gonna start my own business.
Really? That's great. Good for you.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
Thank you for coming through for me, Nancy.
My pleasure.
I know it's short notice.
I thrive under pressure. Keeps me young.
When I called from the islands, I must have sounded like a madman.
Or a man in love. Same difference.
This just felt like an emergency. After the disastrous honeymoon and nearly losing Katie, it's not just going through the motions. They mean something.
Indeed, they do. Give my love to your beautiful bride, and good luck.
Thank you. I'll walk you out.
Can I get a beer, thanks?
Here's today's Daytime Dollars official winning code number. For your chance to win cash and prizes, register today at daytimedollars.com and keep watching for more chances to win. Good luck.
Wednesday.
I guess you and I are about to find out what we're really made of.
No more rumors.
I really need to find out who the father is.
No more doubt.
If this baby is Nicholas's, do you think he's going to walk away from his marriage?
The father will be revealed.
I don't want you involved. I'll raise this child.
The Young and the Restless. CBS Wednesday.
Hey, Mike. God, you're home. All right, well, it looks like this honeymoon is back on track. So this is me leaving for real this time.
Thanks for champagne.
Yes, thank you.
What's wrong?
I was just scared. I just got scared when you left. All the what ifs started going through my head, and
I know, after everything we've been through, I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm your husband, I'm your wife. We have each other.
You know, it was bad enough when I thought I lost you. I mean, I can't even go there. But after hearing about Jennifer, it just drove it home. You know, how precious every moment is. And why this can't wait.
What?
I called Nancy from the islands because I needed some help with something that, you know, I figured I'd get around to sooner or later when we got back, but, you know, that's when it hit me. You know, I mean, mowing the lawn is something you get around to, washing the car. This is not something you put on or off your to-do list. It's way too important.
My wedding ring. Mike. I lost it on the island.
It's the exact settings as the last one. Right? Only difference is this one never comes off your finger. I love you.
I love you.
And I cannot imagine my life without you.
It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna leave you ever. You're never gonna lose me.
Thank you.
Another?
Yeah, why not? I'll tell you what, let me run a tab. Keep it open. I'll still up with my monthly hotel bill.
Sounds like you're planning on staying for a while.
Yeah, why not? Got myself one of those top-notch suites, all the creature comforts.
What brings you to town? Business or pleasure?
Well, my friend, if things go my way, and they sometimes do, a little bit of both.
Maddie?
Well, it's not my turn to watch her.
Oh, you know where she is?
She just left. Why, what's up?
Oh, I wanted to ask her about the fire at Crash last night. There was arson.
Why would my sister have anything to do with that?
I have a witness that places her at the scene. Thought she might know something.
What is this, Margot? You're not suggesting that she had anything to do with it?
No, it's an investigation.
It's an investigation, and Maddie, is she one of your usual suspects? Let me just ask you something. Maybe the fact that she broke up with your son, could that be fueling some suspicions here?
No. What went on between them is their business and no one else's. I'm just hoping that Maddie isn't turning this into something else.
What do you mean?
You ever noticed that she's kind of different lately? Not really herself, not the happy young girl she used to be?
No, she seems fine. She's never better.
You know what, Henry? I know that you love your little sister and you want to protect her. But if you want to help her, why don't you talk to her and see if she can get out what's going on inside of her? Because if she keeps acting out like this, it's only going to make the problem worse. It's giving up any hope I ever had of keeping my child.
Emily, the jury is not going to restore your parental rights. Your baby is going to end up with Paul no matter what, but at least with a plea, you'll get an idea of when you'll get out and possibly have some contact with your child.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I have no choice.
I know Cass, and there's no way he's going to go to trial because he knows that Emily's going to lose. She's already admitted to all the horrible things she's done to Dusty, and given the fact that he just lost his wife, no jury in the world would ever find her sympathetic.
I feel sorry for her. I mean, I know the woman needs to be off the streets, but I also know what it's like to do something totally irrational for love. Let's go.
Oh, no. It's over. It's over. Whether you're here to help Emily or not, you're too late.
Get out of my way.
The judge already ruled. Emily's going to pay for what she's done.
Get out of my way.
And who are you?
I'm the victim. And I want to be heard.
Next week on As the World Turns.
Emily shot me! Oh, come on. You don't believe me? Look! Emily wanted me dead, and she damn near got her wish.
Something in Chicago, something you're running from, you're trying to forget.
Right, tell me. Do I have any reason to be worried about you and Jade?
If you love As the World Turns, you'll love In Turn, where drama and reality go head-to-head, starting July 17th on CBS.com.